Hello everyone, this is Frank and I'm currently, sitting on the ground on my flying pig? No, there we go. Fly, fly. Oh god, that looks a bit nasty. Huh. Currently flying around on my happy little pig Ture Sventon, carried by the horrible, nasty little bat Herbert. There's another one of them. Gosh. So this is our new mod too. No, it's just me being an irresponsible admin with the spawn mod command. You can die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Go. Yes. No, that is not something that we will be able to do, but on the server, Funky just fixed this. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I am supposed to go out of creative mode when I do this, I think. Okay. So it was fboat as command available to Barons then. I will create my little boat here. Here you go. Here I am in my pretty little boat. And I crouch and then let's see if I can do this properly. Woohoo! This looks pretty nice, I think. Hello. So we used to have this plugin on the server for donators of the Baron status where they could fly dragons. However, that plugin has not been updated for a while. So Funky got a new flying plugin and I think it rocks. I personally think it rocks way more than the dragons because the dragons were kind of laggy and annoying in my opinion. But the boat seems to work quite well. And also, I love water. I love water in this game. Everywhere where I build my towns and such, I always make sure that there's plenty of water, plenty of rivers around. If there's not, I build them myself, which is sometimes a pain in vanilla. But yes, I do love it. So, with this new plugin, I think I will add some nice water landing pads with waterfalls going down from them. Could be quite nice, and just have like a water transport system maybe going up in the air, maybe even. If that will look good. Now this I don't know yet, but I will certainly try it. Could look so cool. Okay, so what happens if oh my god, am I going to die? I landed in the water. I am so lucky. Okay. Oh, yeah. So there's no changes in this area. I'm quite happy with them. As you can see, I've removed quite a lot of the trees around here. Removed quite a lot of the custom-built nature, I guess. Why am I lagging? Oh yeah, I'm uploading something. Now, I wasn't quite sure when I started to do this, because I think that this area is quite wonderful by itself, but the thing is that it wouldn't really be possible to build a lot in here and make that look good. It would look so busy. So that's why I'm doing this. And besides, since this is a copied area, which I spawned in the middle of the ocean where there was nothing, we kind of had two areas that looked the same, and which just in a way felt weird to me. So this way, this nice natural area that we had from the start, it will still be there, and this area will be so changed that possibly and hopefully people will think that they look the same. Why am I lagging? Oh yeah, I'm doing it again. And I claim that I have a good memory, obviously not. So, in these roads here, quite happy with this combination. It's stone slabs and clay. Now, at first I started building the roads with cobble in the middle and stone bricks on the edges and some patterns, but it just looked so dull. It looked so dull and so grey, and since most of the buildings are kind of going to be in those materials, as you can see, it just make everything look so grim, so solemn maybe. The thing is that Miss Fruit Loop, original queen of the party Amazonia, She came online yesterday and she offered some great taste advice when I was trying things out. So at first, when I wasn't happy about, damn you lag. At first, when I wasn't quite happy about the roads, I kind of started derping around with wool and stuff, making pink roads, and we had fun with that. But then I started some more serious attempts and tried the stone slabs and the clay. And I was a bit surprised because I never thought that those blocks would really go together. I have built before with clay and smooth stone, which works. It's not a favorite, but it works if you just want to get some kind of highlights into the smooth stone, just as well as dark grey wool works quite well for that. Um, but I never thought of the stone slabs and the clay because for some reason I just thought that they would be way too similar. But since the stone slabs has a much warmer tone and the clay is kind of bluish, it creates quite a nice contrast. Not a big contrast, but a very nice one. I know that some people don't like these kinds of color combinations because they find that they are a bit too beige, but I quite like beige. I have loads of beige clothes. I am a pale and beige person. No, I quite like it, and it makes the area look brighter, and also it makes the building stand out. It doesn't look old and grey and dark. It looks quite beautiful, I think. And also, Miss Fruit Loop, she suggested to add these linings here, and I quite like them a lot. It makes the water look so bright as well. So I'm quite happy with this. Also added a bit of nature here. We'll see about that. Sometimes when it comes to adding stuff like that, I kind of feel like it's a last resort you do because you don't know what to build. So I'm hoping that I added it because it's good addition and not just because I didn't know what to add there. We'll see. I'll look at it and feel around, see what I feel like. Church is not on fire at the moment anymore. Good. I need to add some lights in here. I'm not quite sure about the red in the church anymore. I might want to change that since I changed the colors outside. To blue, perhaps. I do love blue. I do love blue quite a lot. But I think that this area is coming along. These stairs are not going to remain there. It's just a test to see what it looks like, and I do quite like these stairs. They look really pretty, I think. Added some buildings into the rocks here. There's going to be quite a lot of them around the sides. Don't really know what to build on these green areas yet, and I don't really know where the transition to village will be, but I am quite sure that I will remove this stairway. But we'll see. Perhaps I will add some more nature around here and make this a smooth transition over there. But we'll see. I'll just play around with it for a bit. And I do really have to start working on this castle again soon. I really have to. It does look okay from, from this direction, and there's going to be quite a bit of harbors added here, and also I'm going to paste in the ships that I built. I don't believe that I showed so many of the ships in earlier episodes, but I will, you'll see them, and I hope that you'll like them. But this looks kind of derpy at the moment, and I'll say this, I'm quite happy that it's very hard to get to this area, because I'm not sure that I'd want players, or I am perfectly sure that I would not want players to jump around here as it looks like this, because, well, get my point, get my point. Yeah, you get my point. Good, you get my point. Kind of want it to look a bit better first, because this is the way it looks like now. Right now, it's quite horrible. Quite horrible. Yeah. What more? Oh yes. So, quite, as I said in the beginning of the episode, some water networks up in the sky. That would be so cool. It might look a bit too bulky. I'm not sure yet, and I'm not quite sure what kind of materials I'd build it out of. I am thinking perhaps sandstone, but that might look a bit out of place. But let's just start building something here, just real quick to see what it could look like. Now this would be way more curved to get some interesting shapes into it. But this is just real quick to see what the colors would look like. Not actually sure that the birds would like that kind of... this might not work very well for birds too either, to be quite honest. Because they might just hit the sides and break all the time, but we'll have to see about that. You know, the bird mechanics in Minecraft, they seem to change all the time. It's quite annoying, I think. I don't know if you ever built an eats road, but you probably know what it is, because I'm kind of going to assume that you know who Etho is. Eats roads is it's a water transport road, and ever since my first Minecraft world, I think, I love building them. It's not the most effective one, admittedly, when it comes to speed, but they're way cheaper than rails, and also I like how they look. I think they look pretty. Actually, what would be nice here? Glass or even ice. But if I use ice, then it would probably melt. And I wonder, is there any way I could melt it without it? I'm going to risk something here. Just real quick, I'm going to place out ice. There, it dropped. No! Right, I always seem to forget. The ice adds this weird buff. If you're an admin. Okay, so what I will do then is I will take another kind of block. Is there any block here? Yeah, I will take the melons, that's great. And then I will just change them to... because we got the precious stones plugin, and that if an admin places some kind of blocks, it kind of turns into boosters. If I place a jack-o'-lantern, it starts killing all players nearby. If I place ice, you get the minus haze, which kind of does that weird field of vision thing, which quite honestly makes me sick. And minus haste, well, you stop jumping really high for some reason, and I don't know why it's called minus haste, but maybe you mine faster. I have not checked it out because I feel so nauseous when it activates, so I just try to remove it as quick as possible. Problem with that though is that there were some bugs with that plugin earlier, so even when I did remove them, they kept on showing up all the time. It was so annoying. So I had accidentally placed one of them in a player's build, and I had to go back there like 2 or 3 times a day and just remove it because it came back. It was so annoying. Okay. Now I've got all of these melons. I quite like the textures of melons, by the way, on floors and things. I think it's quite pretty. Okay, so let's get our tools out and do some world edit. Now what are the... boo, we will have to do this as well. Okay, this is probably not a very efficient way of doing it, but okay, second position set, good. And just a bit here. And then first position, good. Okay, the melons, are they 103? I think, search melon. Yes, 103. And ice then, what is ice? Search ice. 79. Okay, replace 103. 79. 0 blocks have been replaced. Why? Oh, because I'm an idiot. There we go. First position. Replace 103 with 79. There we go. It's now ice. And yes, we will want some lighting up here. Now the first thing I want to try, actually I think I'm going to copy this as well. There we go. Just to be sure, There we go, and stop it! Okay. Hello. There we go. Good. Copy. Great. Okay. Where is the glowstone? Where is the glowstone? There is the glowstone. Thank you. Okay, we'll just, place them all up here for the moment. So all of this should melt, I'm guessing. Yeah, it started melting. How is it melting? I'm wondering. Because that could be cool. No, it's not working. Okay, good. Then I know. It's doing that because when the other blocks melt, it's kind of updating the other water blocks, so it will start pouring down. So then we know that doesn't work. Okay, good to know. Let's fix this up then. So I was standing here. Good. Okay. Paste. Good. Fixed. Hope I didn't ruin anything. I should go away in a bit. So, how far up would we need the light to go? I wonder. I can't really remember. Let's try something like this. And just see what happens. Hello. Hello. What? Thank you. Please do not melt. Okay, nothing melting yet. I don't know if the further away it is, the longer it takes for it to melt, or if it takes the same amount of time, because if it takes the same amount of time, then this should be safe, but I don't know. Okay, so let's add some water in here. La 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 la. It looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, thank you. How does this look from down below? Yes. We could have a plan there. Could have a plan. It looks cool. Imagine this actually being built in a nice way. And just think of this as something we use to kind of see the colors. Because obviously we are going to have nice shapes to it, nice curves, like going up and down a bit. Just something nice. But now let's place a boat here and see if we can actually travel here without dying. Because I'm not quite sure of that. Okay. Can I... Right, so for some reason I... Thank you. Hello. This is not a nice boat ride. uh, hmm. So diagonal pathways, not very good. Well, the boat is not breaking at least. I guess that's good, but no. Cowabunga! I wonder, can I do it with a regular boat too? Yes! I can fly! Can I manage to land on this thing? No. Can't see it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it! Come on! Yes, 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 yes. No. Look, I'm just falling down really slowly. How fun. What's happening? Okay, this is weird. Hmm. Why is it going so slow? I broke the game. Did I? Okay, I obviously did something really weird here. Okay, good. Let me break the boat and now... I am still moving really slowly. Why? The air is too thick for me to move through. Okay, so creative mode and boat's not a good idea. Good to know, good to know. Ouch. Anyways, what do you guys think of the idea of having stuff like this running through the sky? I guess not all of them has to be very functional, but some of the roads maybe, but yeah. I really want the diagonal ones too, because they look good. I usually think that diagonal things look a bit better than straight things in Minecraft. Let me. So yeah, let's end this here, because otherwise this episode is going to be like 40 minutes long, just because I'm stuck in the thick fog of the air or something. Okay, bye guys.